Yeah, this is Jeremy Waxman with eSports Max, reporting in from the SMITE World Championships after the Grand Finals. I'm here with Omegatron from Cognitive Prime, and I don't know, I think you had an okay day today, yeah?
I think it was all right. It was all right.
Could have been worse.
Yeah.
So for those who haven't watched it, obviously Cognitive Prime, the champions, the world champions of SMITE, best team in the world.
I don't think, I mean, it's uncomparable. Like, it's just the best feeling ever to know that you're actually the best in the world at a video game. Like, I don't know, it's just a great feeling. I can't describe it.
Now, obviously, you guys had a lot of confidence coming into this match. Perhaps Titan, I guess, maybe pushed you a little further than you expected. How did those games break down?
Yeah, we expected a quick 3-0 sweep, and we were trying to figure out why we were losing those two game 3 and 4. We couldn't figure out what it was, and then we went back to the room. We talked about it. We figured out it was Ares. We banned Ares, and it was just the easiest game 5 I think we've all played. Like, it was just so relaxing. We knew we were going to win like halfway through it.
Right. So I mean, obviously some great plays were made at the Ares, but what was it just that you hadn't really had a chance to play against, or what was it that made it such a problem?
Yeah, against we scrim Cog Red all the time, and not once did they play Ares or Ymir. So we just banned what we weren't familiar with and just gave them Athena, and we know how to play against Athena and with Athena, so we were really comfortable.
So given that that's the case, do you feel like maybe moving forward it might be worth scouting out the international competition a little bit more?
Yeah, I think we understudied them a little bit, and we didn't respect the Ymir and the Ares and all the weird support picks. I think we're gonna look a little bit deeper and actually try them out and understand the gods a little better.
So let me ask you, I'm gonna let you stand up for your teammate here. Andy played awesome. Won Worlds. Is it fair to say that we can finally get rid of Lannister once and for all?
Yeah, he was kind of actually tired of the title, but it's gone now. I mean, you can't say Lannister now. Yeah.
And again, your teammate Stouts played out of his mind, got MVP of the tournament. How do you feel about his performance?
It feels great. I've been teaming with the guy for 2.5 years now. I'm just so glad he chose this tournament to do well. Because in scrims, but really? Yeah. But here, I mean, I don't know where it came from. I'm just happy he brought it.
Definitely. And I'll give you a chance to toot your own horn a little bit. How about your play? How do you feel?
I'm the best solo laner in the game. I don't know. I'm the best.
I mean, it's hard to argue. Right?
Yeah.
So let me ask you, Game 5. I think Goddesslike went a little weird in that they gave you Alquang, Scylla, on her, Sylvanas, Hercules. Was there anything you wanted that they didn't let you have in Game 5?
I don't know. I think we actually got every pick we wanted in that game. Maybe AMC over on. Oh no. No, we got everything we wanted. Yeah. Maybe Nox over Scylla. We were leaning toward Nox, but yeah, we were so happy. We won.
Right. And the way Stouts been playing Scylla, I think you might be okay with that. Yeah. I mean, do you feel like they just screw up? Because they had been researching, they talk about how much research they do, into selection, making sure their picks or bans are right. And for games 3 and 4, it looked like they had a real solid strategy. In Game 5, it looked like it all fell apart.
Yeah. Their weakness as a team is their solo laner, and they prioritize Osiris a little bit too high because it's a really safe god and it has no losing matchups. So I think that was the downfall in their picks, is prioritizing Osiris for Comfrey.
Was there anything, let's say, aside from the Ares that they did during those games that surprised you guys a little bit?
Nope, just the Ares.
That was it? Yeah. Once you got that off the table, it was smooth sailing, huh? Yeah. Gotcha. All right, so, again, best team in the world. What's the celebration plan looking like?
I'm going to invest my money. I have a girlfriend. We live in an apartment, so we're going to be buying a house soon. So, yeah, that's where all my money... And, that's where all my money's going.
Gotcha. All right, so let's look forward to Season 2 a little bit now. Obviously, you want to take some time, savor the victory, maybe take a little time off or whatever. I know you guys saying you're going to still keep working hard. Is there anything specifically you might change in the training regimen, to be even more prepared in Season 2?
I don't know. I actually can't tell you that. I really don't know what our practice schedule is going to look like. I don't know if Cog Red is going to still want to be our scrim partners. I don't think anything can happen right now. Right. We'll have to see in the next couple of days, and then that's when we'll know.
So let's look at it from a slightly different angle. Obviously, right now, largely due to the amount of time that different regions have had the game. Obviously, North America and Europe, no question, are number 1 and 2, as regions right now. As other regions, say China and Latin American teams, all that, have the game for a little bit longer, do you feel that Cognitive Prime, and maybe you can talk about Red a little bit too if you want, still are going to have what it takes to be number 1?
I definitely still think we're going to stop the whole scene, us and Cog Red. I don't think there's any competition right now. But I think once Korea gets their hands on SMITE and then they start practicing, and I think we're going to have a tough time. But no European team scares us. No American team scares us. We're just on top. Like, there's no question.
Is there anything you'd like to see done differently in terms of the eSports scene maybe in Season 2? If you could have a wish, change anything you wanted, what would it be?
I actually had no complaints with SPL Season 1. Like, I thought it was run really well. Maybe they handled the disqualification on Cog Red a little too wrong, but I actually had no complaints. If they mirrored it, then I'd be happy. Yeah.
Anything, let's say, not in the esports scene, just the game itself that you'd like to see change? Or?
Yes. I think there needs to be a much larger focus on balancing the game, because right now there are like 20 plus guys that if you picked in a competitive scene, you will lose no matter what. So they really need to focus on balancing the game and a little bit less on the artsy stuff, in my opinion.
Any one of those gods that you just personally like, you'd like to see competitive?
Yeah, actually, all my favorite gods I never play.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love Mercury, I love Poseidon, I love Loki. Like, they're all ranked 10, but you just can't play them in the solo lane. So, yeah, I think I don't know. I'd like to play Mercury solo a lot more, but it just can't happen with the meta right now.
All right, so just about to wrap up. Before we go, though, tell us one thing about the World Championship team that your fans don't know.
That the fans don't know. There's going to be a big cognitive announcement after this. Like, something that no one will predict in the next few weeks. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. All right.
Stay tuned.
All right, so anything you want to say to the fans, any shout outs, anything like that?
For what little fans I have, because I'm a pretty BM person, thank you guys so much for watching my stream and following me and supporting me through all my bad mannered plays. Yeah, just go Cog Prime.
I'll tell you guys, as BM as he might be, sometimes in person he's a pretty cool dude. So, there we go. Look at that. Look at that guy. Yeah, come on. Exactly. All right, guys. So, again, keep an eye on esportsmax.com for all of our coverage from this weekend. Follow us on Twitter at esportsmax. You can follow me at _IamJustice_. And, again, stay tuned. We're going to have a lot more posted. And, again, thank you, Omega, and congratulations, Cognitive Prime, your SMITE World Champions.